Your online portfolio, it's everything, right? It's not just a bunch of pictures in a gallery. It's your story, it's your brand. It's basically the front door for anyone looking to hire you. But how do you get it just right? How do you make it feel super premium, effortless, and soulful without completely emptying your bank account? Well, I think I've found an example that absolutely cracks the code. Let's get into it. All right, so we're going to take a look at a photography studio website called framer.forsale. And I mean, at first glance, this thing is the absolute definition of high-end design. It just feels so artistic, so intentional, and incredibly professional. Stories in stillness, crafted in light. Wow. I mean, that one line tells you everything you need to know, right? It's so much more than a tagline. It's a promise. You immediately get this feeling that you're not just looking at a business, but like an artist's workshop, an atelier. The whole tone is set for quality and serious craft before you've even laid eyes on a single photo. And it goes deeper. The site presents itself as this European photography atelier, based in the Netherlands, but with a totally global outlook. So you know right away, this isn't just your local photographer. This is positioned as a world-class creative studio. And that positioning, it's absolutely crucial. It's aspirational, and it's designed to attract a very specific, high-end kind of client. This is where the magic really happens. As you start to scroll through the site, the whole experience just feels so personal, so carefully put together. You notice the smooth animations, the really thoughtful layout, the way the images are presented. All of it just screams care. It's exactly the kind of site that makes you stop and think, wow, I want that. So the big question is, how does a studio get a website that looks and feels this polished? I mean, your first thought is probably a huge budget, right? A team of developers, months and months of work. But what if there's another way? Let's pull back the curtain a little bit. So really, what are we looking at here? A website with this kind of vibe, this level of detail that works perfectly on any device? I mean, it has all the signs of a completely custom-coded project. The kind of thing that would cost you thousands, maybe even tens of thousands of dollars. But is that what's really going on? Okay, here's the big secret. It's not a custom build. Not at all. The entire studio website, everything we've been admiring, is built using a template. A powerful, accessible tool that pretty much anyone can use to create a portfolio that looks this stunning. And this is it. It's called the template. It's designed specifically for a platform called Framer, which is this really powerful tool for building websites. And its whole purpose is exactly what we just saw, to help creatives show off their work with elegance and real impact, without all the crazy costs and complexity of building a site from scratch. So how does it actually work? What are the features kind of working behind the scenes that give it such a polished, premium feel? Let's break down the how behind that wow factor. Okay, let's just run through some of the key features here. You've got this editorial, type-led design. That's what gives it that high-end, almost magazine-like feel. Then there are these smooth scroll and reveal animations. That's a huge part of what makes the experience feel so premium. And maybe most importantly, these custom CMS collections. That's the real engine room for managing your portfolio, making it super simple to add new projects and keep everything fresh. And of course, we have to talk about responsive design. I mean, on a big desktop screen, it gives you these immersive, full-screen layouts that just grab your attention. But then you pull it up on your phone, and it completely transforms into this fast, elegant experience that feels like it was designed just for that little screen. This is totally non-negotiable these days, and Ardent absolutely nails it. Now this, for any creative out there, is a total game changer. It has a pre-structured content management system, a CMS. If you're a visual storyteller and you want a clean, minimalist, but really impactful way to show off your stuff, then yeah, this template was pretty much built with you in mind. And this quote, it just perfectly captures the whole mission, doesn't it? Crafting images that live beyond the frame. It shows that this template isn't just a box to put pictures in. It's a platform designed for work that has real depth, for stories and moments that are meant to stick with you. The tool is there to serve the art, not the other way around. Okay, so maybe you're intrigued. You're seeing the potential here. So what do you actually get if you decide this is the right tool for you? Let's take a look at the whole package. And this might be the most surprising part of this whole thing. Remember that custom-coded $1,000 vibe we were talking about at the beginning? Well, it's all powered by a template that is a massive shift in what's possible for independent creatives and small studios. So you get the ready-to-go Framer template that you can customize with all your own stuff. You get those really powerful pre-built CMS collections for your portfolio. You get all the easy-to-edit layouts and sections. You get all future updates included. So your site isn't going to feel dated in a year. That brings us to the final question, really. You pour so much of yourself into your work, right? Crafting these stories, these moods, these moments. But does your website do that work justice? Does it tell your story with the same level of craft and care and elegance? It's just something to think about. And if the answer is maybe not really, well, then maybe a solution like is
Capture
exactly
that
what you've been looking for.
soulful, high-end editorial aesthetic.
Well, the template is essentially the technical blueprint of their style. It takes that core idea of narrative and craft and translates it into specific web design choices.
Awesome.
The key features define it. The style is described as editorial and type-led.
Okay, type-led.
Yeah, because studio artists' photos are often quite rich, maybe atmospheric. The website needs to be an elegant, almost neutral frame. It has to prioritize the text, the hierarchy, the contrast. That's why the template uses a minimal, modern look, but specifically with a dark grid structure.
Ah, the dark grid. Interesting. Why dark?
Well, think about it. The darkness stops the website background from visually competing with the photography, which might be intense or moody itself. It makes the images pop.
That makes sense. Not just trendy, but functional.
Yeah.
What about the user experience? How do they get that high-end feel?
That comes through motion, mostly.
Yeah.
It's fully responsive, optimized for Framer, so edits are fast, sure.
Yeah.
But the crucial part is the smooth scroll and reveal animations.
Ah, the animations.
Exactly. They aren't just fancy extras. They mimic that feeling, that luxurious, slow reveal you get when you're looking through a really high-quality print magazine or a physical lookbook. It gives weight to each image, each section.
Nice.
See. It slows the experience down slightly, makes it feel more deliberate.
Right. And organizationally, which is vital, if you're running a studio, it's got custom CMS collections built in. Not just for works and team, which